And they heard the Southeastern Pep Band leading us into this game with their performance of the national anthem. Welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. So we're getting ready for the varsity portion of tonight's contest. You see there, JV scored, still up on the scoreboard. As we have the starting lineups being announced here for Unity. We'll get this scoreboard reset real quick. That looks a little better. Again, no first names on the rosters for Unity. We got last names, though, for the start of this game. Here is the starting lineup for Southeastern. We'll let you listen in. There was the starting lineup for Southeastern. Noticeably, no Owen Rigg in the starting lineup tonight. He's actually sitting over there in street clothes, so won't see him at all tonight. One of the usual starters for the Southeastern side. For Unity, it'll be Allen, Parsons, Schaefer, McMillan, and Voss out there. It'll be McMillan and Akers jumping it up in the middle. Unity takes possession of the game. Clock hasn't started. There it goes, starting to run. First possession of the game will go into the Mustangs' hands. Here's a shot under the basket. That one blocked away by Fry. Schaefer down low trying to get that one up and over Mason Fry, but Fry did a nice job timing up his block, was able to get the rejection. Schaefer throws it all the way up top. Voss three on the way, won't go. Tippy with the rebound. Again, no Owen Rigg in the game here tonight. He provides a lot of the outside shooting for the Southeastern side. So we'll see how they can manage with Rigg not in the game. Akers with it now in the left corner. Gets it down low. Fry, turnaround jump shot, can't get it to go. Akers, offensive rebound put back is good. First 2 points of the game, courtesy of Aiden Akers. And that's how we get the scoring started. Schaefer with it, gets it over to Parsons. Parsons gives it up to Allen. Allen back down low for Schaefer. Here's McMillan now with Fry on him. Thought about the three. He'll take it inside. Kicks it out. Allen with it now in the corner. Minutes gone by here. Kicks it out. McMillan head fake, drives inside. Gets the layup to fall after a little finesse. And McMillan gets the scoring started for Unity. And he will take a trip to the line, looking to add in one more. Which he does. Unity takes the lead 3-2. Tipping out with it. Mustangs in a 2-3 zone. Nobody on hits under the basket. He drops it in. Cart Hits picks up 2 points in the paint, and the Suns taking the 1 point lead. Drive inside here. Ball batted around. We're going to have a foul called. Foul will go on Griffin Tippy, I do believe. His first, team's second here. Voss bounces it down into the corner for Schaefer. McMillan, top of the key, gives it back over to Voss on the left wing. Finds McMillan, cutting towards the rim, gets the layup up and in. Akers on the drive, kicks it out, hits in the corner. Thought he had Henry there for a second. Henry cut back in. Luckily, Tippy was able to save it from the backcourt, as that ball will be tipped out of bounds. Mustangs lead 5-4. Tippy with it, Not sure where he was going with that one. He turns it over. McMillan with the steal back the other direction, off the backboard and good. McMillan's got all 7 here for the Mustangs. He's off to a hot start. Tippy gives it up to Akers, swings it. Fry attacks baseline, layup right at the rim is up and good. Fry basically touched the rim on that layup. Thought maybe he was going to dunk it down for a second. Here's Voss working against Fry. Gives it down low for Allen. Allen's forced to give it back up. Here's Parsons on the drive. He gives it up for Schaefer. Schaefer drives in, jumps in the air, gets it back out to Allen. Methodical offense here for Unity. 5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. They have the 1-point lead. That one taken away by Akers. Tippy back the other direction. He slows things up. Just kidding. He'll just shoot the pull-up 3, and he'll knock it down. Ron Elby auto-sales 3 for Griffin Tippy. His first points of the game, and that'll put the Suns in front. High-paced start here for both sides. Voss gets Henry in the air. Another pump fake on Henry. Got him in the air again, but just missed the layup. Akers with it now, attacks Allen at the top of the key, lost his dribbles, forced to give it up to Tippy. Fry now back to Akers, catches, drives, layup, won't fall. Voss with the board. Akers almost poked it away. Voss is able to maintain control. Crosses over, and nobody picks up Voss on his way to the rim, and he'll score 2. First player other than McMillan to score points for the Mustangs, so we're knotted up at 9. Skip pass all the way into the corner for Fry. Back to Akers, working against Allen. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Screen action here. Tippy towards the rim, puts the layup up, can't get it to fall. Henry fighting for the board, can't get it. Parsons will bring it across half court. Parsons over to Allen. McMillan did a nice job sealing off Akers there, and that's an easy 2 under the basket. That's going to force a timeout here by Southeastern. It'll be the first of the game. We'll keep it here for this one. Ron Elby Auto Sales, with locations in Macomb and Augusta and 8 years of car sales experience. Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Thank you for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. This coverage of Southeastern Suns boys basketball, brought to you by the Mudd Insurance Group and the Grinnell Mutual. Contact Mudd Insurance today for all your home, auto, farm, commercial, life, health, and Medicare insurance needs, and live a life knowing you are covered. Mustangs up by 2, 11-9 is the score. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Akers with it, top of the key, gets it over for hits on the right wing with Voss on him. Crosses over, forced to give it back up to Fry. He's able to get the hits down low, working against Voss. Turnaround shot won't go. Tippy's right up there at the rim, trying to get the putback. Thought maybe he would have got it above the cylinder, but Akers is able to take that one away from Voss. And he gives it up. Tippy, mid-range jump shot. Can't get that to fall. Voss has it. Skips it up ahead for Allen. Fry almost comes away with the steal. Allen's able to cover. Puts a little body in Tippy. He can't get the layup to fall. Pretty physical play on both ends of the court as well. Tippy now in the corner. Gives it to Akers, top of the key. Drives on Allen. Layup a little bit short. Good defense there by Allen. Here's Schaefer now, leaking out on the fast break against Fry. Almost came away with the block. But a nice adjustment there by Schaefer, and he's able to score the 2. Pastor Tom Spain in Plymouth saying, we need some Suns defense. It hasn't been a whole lot of defense really on either side in this game. It's been quite a bit of scoring to start things off. Teams have kind of slowed down a little bit here now, but as a 3 in the corner for Akers is no good, but it'll be tipped out of bounds. Suns will retain possessions. 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go here. Goochall will check in for Unity. Voss will check out. Henry gets set to inbound. Akers trying to bounce it down low for hits, and he's going to be fouled. Foul will go on to number 3. That's Gucharl, just checked into the game. His first, team's first. Akers with it right wing. Hits the Fry. Akers catch drive. Nice pass into the corner to Henry. Hits now. Left wing 3. Won't fall. Akers with the offensive board. Back to hits. He'll try it again, and that one's long this time. As well, my goodness. Players go crashing into the sideline. Hopefully everyone's all right. I believe that was Henry and McMillan there trying to track that one down. Looks like everyone's okay. That was kind of a scary fall into the bleachers over there. It'll be Suns basketball, though. Minute 45. Fry has it in the corner, gets hits on the cut, turns around, puts up the shot, rattles it home. Carter hits now up to 4 points for Southeastern. Even scoring so far for Southeastern. Tippy has 3, Hits has 4, Fry has 2, and Akers has 2. It's been basically all McMillan on the Mustang side. Parsons with it, gets it down low. McMillan working against Akers, puts up the shot. That's going to be way short. Henry is up with the rebound. Clock will roll under a minute. Tippy brings it across the timeline. Akers jab step, and they're going to call a travel. Akers trying to plead his case a little bit there, showing off the footwork. As number 2, Moulton will check in for Unity. 55.9 to go. Voss will come back in as well. Allen will check out. Schaefer gets the screen from McMillan. Schaefer will shoot the 3 off the screen, a little bit short, hits with the board. Hits with it. Get it to Akers. Akers now drives back inside once again, puts up the floater and rolls it in. Nice drive there by Aiden Akers. And we're knotted up at 13 now. Schaefer has it, 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. You gotta expect Unity will just work for one shot unless they can get a good look like that right there. Schaefer right to the rim. No shot contested there. He's able to score 2. 6 seconds to go. Tippy has it for the Suns. Hands it off. Fry will put up the deep 3 at the buzzer. Rattles around but won't go down. And that's how the first quarter of play will come to an end. Mustangs lead 15-13 over Southeastern. It's been a pretty entertaining first half of play. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live and catch back with you for the start of quarter number 2.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Back here in Augusta, Mustangs lead 15-13 at the end of one quarter. Tippy has it, gives it over to Fry. Akers now in the corner, I should say. Henry bounces it up, gives it up to Tippy. He's already knocked down 1 3, and he'll get another. Ron Elby autosales 3 for Griffin Tippy. He's got 6 points, courtesy of 2 3 balls. And the Suns back in front by 1, 16-15. Voss has it, gives it up to Allen. Allen dribble hands off over for Schaefer. Goodshaw and Moulton out there to start the second quarter for Unity, joined by Voss, McMillan, and Schaefer. Here's McMillan on the backdoor cut, was able to readjust in midair with the left hand. McMillan now unofficially up to 11 points in this contest. Fire with it, guarded by Goodshaw. Gives it over to Tippy in the corner. Akers attacks from the top of the key, swings it over for hits. (17-16), Akers drive short off the front iron. McMillan down with the board. Gets it all the way up for Allen on the break. Euro step. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I think we got the board working up there. Sorry about that. When Fry blocked that ball up here, it hit right into the back of the soundboard. It must have unplugged the cord. I didn't notice until we said that, chat. Thank you, LS2 2020 in the chat. Fry affecting the game in more ways than just one. Allen will check in, as well as Hester. He'll get his first run of the game. First sub up off the bench for the Suns. Allen gets set to inbound. Throws all the way up top for McMillan. 17-16 in favor of the Mustangs still, and Goodshaw just threw that one way out of the reach of Voss. Voss kind of just looks at him like, man, what are you doing? So we saw Unity jump up in a press there on that last offensive possession for Southeastern. They fall back now. Interesting to see what they continue to do for the remainder of the game. Here's Hits on the head fake and drive. Puts up the shot, won't fall. A lot of contact down low. Hester fighting for it for Voss, and Hester's able to track it down and gets it back to Hits. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Hits three is good. On LB Auto Sales 3 for Carter Hits. He's got 7 now for Southeastern unofficially. 19-17, they're going to call a travel on Allen there. Must have slid the pivot foot. (19-17). Hester with it on the right wing, gives it to Henry, now Hits. Hits the leading scorer for the Suns here through a quarter and a half of play, basically. Henry gives it over to Hits. Another head fake and drive, cut off nicely by Voss that time. Fry now will drive towards the rim. He's met by Voss, gets the heart and the bucket. Counted and one, Mason Fry. For Southeastern. Able to score the 2 and has a chance to add another one. We got LeBron James in the chat. I wonder if that's the real LeBron James. Here watching us, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think it is, though. If I'm being honest, I doubt LeBron James is in watching this game, but you never know. Voss sets the screen up top. McMillan now gives it to Voss down low on the block. He swings it out. Schaefer, corner three. Good closeout by Tippy. Able to pick up the miss there, but an offensive rebound by Moulton. Here's Schaefer now. Tippy's able to take that one away, and he'll race back the other direction. 21-17. Gives it up to Hitz. Nice fake there. Pull up mid-range. Hitz is good. Carter Hitz now up to 9 points unofficially, and the Suns lead by 6. McMillan working against Fry. Passes it out. Moulton attacks from the corner, gives it back up. McMillan three is good. 14 points for McMillan. As he knocks down the three there. That pass, and McMillan almost is going to come away with the steal there. Couldn't quite track it down. Akers will check back in for Southeastern. Parsons will check in for the Mustangs. 3 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the first half. Hester gives it over to Hitz. Hitz has had the hot hand for Southeastern. Kicks it out. Fry, corner three, won't fall. And a rebound for Unity. Here's Allen. Nobody picks him up. Drives in on Akers, and Coach Gideon wanted to travel there. It looked like Allen, he definitely took an extra step, but there was a foul called. Mustangs get set to inbound. 3:01 on the clock. No whole lot of movement there, but there's Allen just sneaking back door. He just waited and waited and waited, and finally weaved his way towards the rim. He's able to score two. 1 point lead for the Suns still. Fry attacks from the left wing. A lot of contact there. Shot won't go. Nice hustle by Hester. Able to keep the possession alive. Tippy will try another three. Rattles around, goes behind the backboard, and it won't go. Tippy knocked down 2 threes earlier on. Couldn't get that one to fall. McMillan has it against Akers. Hits it, almost pokes it away, and he does. Tippy back the other way against Voss. Layup is good. Akers came flying in there from behind. And we're going to have a timeout called by Unity. Mustangs lead by 3 here in Augusta. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back with you right after this timeout.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Back here in Augusta. Suns lead by 3 after that fast break layup by Griffin Tippy. 2 minutes, 16 seconds to go here in the first half. McMillan has it. Akers guards him on the left wing. Swings it to the corner for Parsons. Parsons up top for Voss. Voss met by Tippy. Hester trying to get a hand in there. Voss gives it up to Allen, finds Voss on the backdoor cut once again. Tippy kind of blocked that shot with his foot. That might be the first time I've seen that, a block with your foot. Here's McMillan off the inbounds. Has it around the free throw line, trying to feed it down low for Voss. Southeastern's able to tip it away. Fry's on the ground. Jump ball is going to be called. It'll be Unity possession. All right, this game has been pretty physical. Gunnar Walker will come in off the bench. Hester will check out. Walker, the leading scorer for Southeastern in the JV game. Minute 30 seconds. Voss catches it around the free throw line. Tippy meets him there, trying to feed it down low for McMillan, but Fry is able to take it away. Tippy crosses over, gives it up. Akers, jab step, puts up the three. That won't fall. Voss with the board. Allen has it now in the corner, trying to feed it to McMillan down low. Got it to him, just went right through his hands. And he had Tippy on him there, a little bit of a size mismatch. Was unable to crown the pass. Clock rolls under a minute. Fry gives it to Akers. Nice backdoor cut by Tippy. Readjusts the layup and flips it in. What a shot there by Griffin Tippy. He's up to 10 points unofficially. And the Suns continue to build on their lead. 27-22 in favor of Southeastern. Under 30 seconds to play. Schaefer on the post up. Akers just blocks him straight up, and then Fry comes over and puts a stamp on it. Gotta expect Southeastern will work for a final shot here. Akers catches it on the wing, kicks it to the corner. Fry, three-pointer won't fall. Tippy's able to save it, just tapped it over to Hitz. What a heads-up play there by Tippy. And shot at the buzzer won't go, but that's how the first quarter of play will come to an end. A nice run to end the first half for Southeastern. They'll lead 29-22 at the end of two. And we'll take a break here on TSSR Game Time Live during halftime. We'll come back with some halftime stats and, of course, the second half of play. We'll play a quick interview and be back for that. So, again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We hope to catch you on the other side.
As you know, MDH is our title sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we're here with Lindsay Douglas, the Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment. I about left out provider out of that. So, Physician and Provider Recruitment here at MDH. It's a huge mouthful for me, so explain to us what that is.
Sure. So I am in charge of bringing in candidates for both physician and provider positions here at MDH. So provider meaning anything like nurse practitioner, advanced practice nurse practitioner, physician assistant, things like that. So I source those candidates, bring them in, and try to find the best providers and physicians to provide care at our facility.
So you found a home at MDH. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been here? Stuff
Sure.
like that.
So I am from Macomb originally. I graduated from Macomb High in 2009, graduated from WIU in 2014, studied communication there, and started my career in politics and worked for a couple different state representatives and state senators. Then found myself in the educational realm for a little while at the Regional Office of Education, and eventually found myself here at MDH. I started here in February of this past year. I started out as patient advocate, and this role opened up, and I'm now in the role of Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment.
Obviously, McDonough District Hospital, very important to Macomb.
Sure.
And it's the communities not only of Macomb, but Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, Industry. You're from here. So what was it that drew you back here and got you to stay here at MDH?
So MDH is like home to me. I am a fourth generation MDH employee. So my great grandma Nancy Weaver was one of the first nurses that they hired when the hospital opened in 1958. My grandma started working here maybe 10 to 15 years after that. She started as a CNA on acute care, and then she worked in peds, and eventually she worked as the unit secretary for home health and hospice, and she retired from that position after being at MDH for a total of 50 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. My mom is here as an administrative secretary. She's Brian's administrative assistant. And so I'm now here as a fourth generation employee of the hospital. So it was kind of a thing where I always thought I might end up at MDH just because of that family legacy of working in healthcare.
So before we came on camera, I heard a story. You guys were at a speaker recently, and you got to be there with your mom.
Yeah.
Does that make it really special to be a part of MDH, to still have your mom working here?
It's so cool. My mom is down the hall from me. So if I need something in the middle of the day, I can run down the hall and grab her. But it's also just cool to think about like the legacy that leaves in the community, especially being fourth generation and female. I think that's just a really special thing for my family and for this community here.
So as we look at those kind of, you have a personal connection here. How do you use those personal connections when you're out trying to recruit a physician or a provider?
Sure. So I use the story a lot of my office, actually. So I'm in room 318, which was a room for patients at one time, and now they've converted it into an office space. And one of my favorite stories to tell physicians is that my great grandma was sick in the hospital and was in that room, and that's where my grandma was recruited to join MDH. So my grandma had no plans of working in healthcare, but she was taking care of her mom as a sick patient, and the nurse at the time came to her and was like, "You are such a great caretaker. Why are you not a nurse? Why are you not doing this as your full-time occupation?" And so my grandma decided that healthcare would be her lifetime and like 50 years. And so she started working for MDH and was recruited right out of my office. So I just find that to be a really special connection when I'm looking to bring people to this community. Like, the recruitment started in this office 50 years ago. And here I am starting a whole new legacy of recruiting people. And I just am so passionate about this community. And I just love living here. I moved back here from Quincy, chose to raise our family here just because we really love Macomb and we really love being in McDonough County.
So obviously the personal touch, you got the great personal story. You love Macomb. What does MDH offer to the providers and the physicians? What's the sales point for you on the professional level?
So because we're a small rural healthcare organization, your voice is heard here much louder than when you're in a large organization. So when you're in one of those larger hospital systems, you might be one of 15 to 20 providers in a specialty. At MDH, you might be one of two, you might be one of one. And so your voice in that medical staff office is going to be the loudest one in the room about your specialty. And that's a really unique situation for a physician to be, the main voice for speaking for pediatrics or for speaking for orthopedics or whatever that specialty is. You're it. You're the guy. You're the one providing the care for the whole community. And you don't get that if you go to a large healthcare organization.
So those bonuses are probably obstacles in some cases as well.
Sure.
So how do you overcome those obstacles?
It really depends on the provider. If someone is really wanting to be in a place where they're just in the background, they don't want to be that main voice, I kind of have to tell them, this is unique. It's a unique community where you're going to go out into Walmart to get your groceries and run into one of your patients, and you're not going to find that everywhere. And that might be scary for you, thinking about, well, I don't want to mess somebody's care up and then run into them and have to explain it to all of Walmart. But it's just, you can also sell that as you're not going to go to Chicago and work somewhere where you're going to run into your patients every day.
Well, Lindsay, I appreciate you coming and talking to us today. Hopefully some people can understand more about MDH and how it's such a family-oriented business and so important to McDonough County and the surrounding area. Keep doing a good job, and maybe your little girl that wanted that 100 chicken nuggets can be the next generation to join MDH.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be back after halftime here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Back here in Augusta, you can hear the Southeastern Pep Band playing on behind me. 29-22 at the end of one half in favor of Southeastern. We'll go over some halftime stats here. We'll start off for the Unity Mustangs, who again are trailing in this contest by 7. Schaefer has 2 points, Voss has 2 points, and the other 14 courtesy of McMillan. Yeah, McMillan up to 14 points. Again, these stats are unofficial. It appears that I have missed getting some marked down, but nonetheless, for Southeastern, Akers has 4 points, Fry has 4 points, Tippy up to 10, and Hitz has 11 to lead the way. Betty Fry in the chat is saying, "Go Suns." If you haven't gotten to the live chat yet, make sure you get in there. Let us know who you're rooting for. If you got a specific player, make sure to call them out. And here we go, second half play. And Suns lead by 7. Henry will get the start here. Sat for a lot of that second quarter there. Tippy on the drive, takes a little bit of a body there, but is able to readjust and float the layup in. Tippy now unofficially up to 12 points in the game. Southeastern up to 31. They lead by 9. Allen lets it, gives it to Voss. Voss working against Henry. Just bounces that one right away. Right into the hands of Fry. He's got Allen tracking him down. Decides to slow it up. Tippy over to Fry. Voss jumps out at him. Gives it back up to Tippy. Crosses over to Akers. He'll drive in. Layup is good. Akers scores 2, and Southeastern's got the double-digit lead, 33-21. Schaefer finds McMillan on the backdoor cut. I think it might have been partially blocked by Hitz on his way up. Nice defense there by Hitz. Tippy gives it up to Fry, nobody on him, and Fry's going to travel with it. Got the feet moving a little bit before he put the ball down, 33-22. Parsons has it, gives it to McMillan, guarded by Akers. McMillan trying to feed it down low, nobody give it to. Gives it over to Allen on the right wing. Pick and roll action, Allen puts his head down and goes to the rim. We're gonna have a foul called here. Foul will go on Jaron Henry. The team's first here in quarter number 3. This is Allen at the line now, shooting a pair, misses the first one. Able to make good on the second free throw, leads down to 10. Tippy to Akers. Akers double team there. Is able to pass it up to Hitz. Hitz, nice pass to a cutting Fry. Can't get the layup to go. Able to collect his own miss and misses the second chance there. Parsons all the way up ahead. Schaefer just loses it out of bounds. Had the chance to run the break there. Schaefer just couldn't pull it in. That was a nice pass on that last offensive possession by Hitz over to Fry. And here's Hitz on the cut. Turnaround shot, won't go. Voss with the rebound. 5 minutes, 45 seconds Voss, one-hand pass up to the corner for Allen. Skips it back to Voss. Left wing three is going to be long. Offensive rebound, McMillan. He's going to be fouled by Akers under the basket. Foul was on the initial shot, not on the putback there, so it'll be 2 free throws. McMillan's first free throw is no good. McMillan's second free throw falls in, leads now under 10. Akers will work it up for Southeastern. Hesitation move, bounces it down low for Henry. Henry kicks it out to Hitz, now over to Fry. Drives inside, bodies up McMillan, and they're going to have a foul call. That's going to be on the ground. Akers inbounds it, gives it to Fry. Fry, right wing three, won't go. Mustangs with the board, and they look to push it back quickly. Here's Allen down low to McMillan, and they're going to have a traveling violation. Watch this switch, his pivot feet there on the catch. And now we'll see Unity up in a bit of a press here. We saw a little bit of that in the opening half of play, just for a possession or so. They go back to it there. Southeastern works it across easily. Hitz drives inside, falls away, and puts it in. 13 points unofficially for Hitz. That's Allen attacking from the corner. And he'll lose it out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, Southeastern possession. And now we see the Mustangs pull back the press. And they did that in the first half, just press for one possession. Southeastern made it through pretty easily, and then they just pulled it back. Hitz now triple teamed over there. Akers jab steps, he'll put up the three, and he'll put it in. Ron Elbiano sails 3, 4. Aiden Akers. Akers has gotten 9, and Southeastern has really been lighting it up from the outside. Tippy's got a 3. Akers has got a 3. I believe Hitz has a 3. We have another foul called on the ground. That'll be 3 on the Suns here in this quarter. (38-24), 14-point lead. Quick inbounds over for McMillan. He puts it in. McMillan up to 16 points for Unity. Tippy to Fry, over to Akers. He'll attack baseline, runs over Allen, and they're going to call a charging violation. Coach Gooding trying to plead his case there, saying he's clearly moving. I thought he was too. So Akers will have to check out of the game. Playing through a little bit of foul trouble there. Hester will check in for him. Halfway through quarter number 3, 4 minutes to go. McMillan tries to dump it off for Voss. Voss, nice move, puts the layup up, can't get it to go. McMillan fighting for the offensive rebound. Hester kept it alive, but Allen's down with it. Schaefer, top of the key, is good. (38-29), lead back down under 10. Tippy with it, gives it to Hitz, almost lost it there. Puts up the 3 a little bit short. McMillan with the board. Schaefer with it, pulls it down, puts up another 3. That won't fall. Would have been a big 3 there to cut the lead down to just 6. Just couldn't get it to roll in. Tippy crosses over on Voss, hop steps his way inside, and he's going to be fouled. So Tippy will shoot a pair at the line. Trying to push Southeastern up to the 40-point mark. As he misses the first one, 38-29, just under 3 minutes to play. Second free throw for Tippy is good. Lead back up to 10. It's kind of where the lead has just kind of stayed throughout most of this. Especially after that second point explosion for Southeastern. As they were able to take the lead. Lead just kind of stayed right around that 10-point mark. And Hester will pick up the foul as Parsons was driving towards the rim. So now we'll have 2 free throws for Parsons. Mustangs will be in the bonus for the remainder of this quarter. Southeastern just reached the 5-foul mark. Parsons knocks down the first free throw. It's his first points of the game. Second free throw is also good. 2 for 2 at the line for Mr. Parsons. Tippy has it, crosses over. Schaefer, a little bit of stumble there. Tippy is able to roll it in. Tippy, excuse me. Up to 15 for Griffin Tippy. Parsons has it, gets a double screen from McMillan and Voss. Then McMillan will pop out for 3. That one's going to be left. And Tippy with the board, has hits if he wants and gets it up to him. Hits, reels that one in, gets the layup and the foul. And then takes a little bit of the seat on the stage there. Hitch showing off those tight end hands. Pulling that one down and is able to convert the layup. Hitz and Tippy both have 15 in the game unofficially. Walker will check in for Jaron Henry. And he'll roll in the free throw as well. (44-31). Favor of Southeastern, of course. Schaefer with it in the corner. Gets it to McMillan, working against Hintz. Nice spin move there. That was a nice post move there by McMillan. Fry with it in the corner. He's got McMillan on him. Bounces it down low for Hitz against Voss. Hitz picks up his dribble, trying to bounce it back over for Tippy. He does. Free throw line jump shot for Tippy is good. Southeastern just shot the ball so well here tonight. They've got a lot of open looks. They've been able to capitalize on them. Here's Parsons back the other direction. Kicks it out. Allen, corner 3. That won't fall. Gunnar Walker with the board, who just checked into the game. Minute to go here in the third quarter. Tippy has it, gives it over for Fry. Gives it the hits, top of the key. Jab steps, drives inside. Tippy, another mid-range jump shot. And he's able to get it to fall. That's a shot in Griffey Tippy's arsenal that you love to see him shoot. He just gets so high on that jump shot. He's able to put it up over most defenders, and when he gets it going like that, I mean, that is a tough shot to contest. Just under 20 seconds to play here. Southeastern has really blown this thing open. 48-33. As that one's just taken right away from Walker. Here's McMillan back the other way, working against Fry. Layup won't go. And here's Fry, gives it up to Tippy. 2 seconds to go. Shoots the footer at the buzzer and drops it in. Tippy has 21 points in this contest. Gets to there after that little 2-point jump shot there at the end of the third. And that'll take us into the fourth quarter of play. We got John in the chat saying, watching from the Bushnell gym. Appreciate you having along with us here, John. We're going to keep it here for this break, get through some more live reads. Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. Palm Plus is proud to serve the Macomb and surrounding areas for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Palm Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell. This Sun's game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Back to the game here, 50-33 in favor of Southeastern at the end of 3 quarters. Looking to hold on to this lead. Nice hands there by Tippy, able to poke it away, but Parsons is able to come up with it. I think Fry got a piece of that, man. He came from the other side of the paint. Parsons just tried to float it over him, but Fry got way up there and was able to just, really just caught it on his fingertips there. Definitely affected the shot, even if he didn't get a block. $17-point lead for the Suns. Fry has it, couple head fakes on McMillan. Gives it out. Hester, long 2-point jump shot, won't go. McMillan gives it up to Allen. Pushing it up against Fry. Fry, foul and 1. Allen back the other direction. Looked like maybe Allen and Fry had a little bit of exchanging of words there. Saw Allen kind of turn back and might have jawed something to him. (50-36), 14-point lead for the Suns still. Tippy gives it over to Hitz. Hitz working it inside, kicks it out for Hester. Again, Akers will sit on the bench playing with a couple fouls. And again, Southeastern has really, they played very well without having Owen Rigg for this game. Again, you know, Rigg is really that outside shooter that Southeastern has, but man, Southeastern has really shot it well here tonight. Akers will check back into the game. Hester will take a seat on the bench, and that's going to be poked out of bounds. So we're going to have a bit of a discussion here. Looked like he just hit it right out of Fry's hands on the inbound. I'm not even sure if Fry like let go of the ball. So we'll see what the call is here. Looks like we're going to shoot some technical free throws. Yeah. So I believe that was Voss there guarding the inbounds. He just kind of swiped down and hit it out of Fry's hand before he even had a chance to inbound it. So Fry will shoot some technical free throws. He knocks down the first one. And he goes 1 for 2. But Southeastern will retain possession. Tippy with it, crosses over around the free throw line, bounces out to Akers. He's checked into the game. Again, Akers playing through a little bit of foul trouble. I think he has 4 in the contest. Coach Gooding kind of just gave Akers a little bit of side eye there on that pass. He's not too happy with that one, but got over to Tippy nonetheless. Voss, nice head fake. Gives it out to the corner. Allen, Schaefer, top of the key 3. Won't fall. Allen with the offensive rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Uni will get set to inbound. Just over 6 minutes to play. We're going to have a timeout called before that. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Back here in Augusta, 51-36 is the score in favor of Southeastern. Just over 6 minutes to play. Unity gets set for the inbound. Almost lost it. McMillan has the top of the key, driving in against Fry. Nice straight up defense there. Akers just jumps up and pulls it right over the top of Allen for the rebound. Akers up to hits, and McMillan will poke it away. Allen was able to get that layup to fall. Thought Akers was going to come from behind. And now we'll see this press put on once again by Unity. But we're going to have a foul called here. And Fry's down. He looks a little shaken up. I think he might have taken a shot there to the midsection. Fry looking at inbound, gets it in. Tippy is just going to lose it, but he's able to dive back on the floor for it. Actually gets it over to Akers, and Southeastern will call a timeout. Wild play there. Nice timeout called by Coach Gooding. It'll just be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron LB Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com. Check out their inventory. 51-38 still, 5 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Akers trying to bounce it down low for Hates. He's going to be fouled from behind by Gutshaw. So one more team foul, and Southeastern will be into the bonus. Nice pass inside. Tippy can't get the layup to go. Collects his own miss. He's able to keep it alive. Second chance. That one won't go either. He's able to tip it back out for Walker, who misses the shot. Couple point-blank misses for Tippy, and Allen did a nice job using his body there. He's going to pick up the foul. That's going to go on hits. Parsons, right wing, gets the screen from Gutshaw and gives it up to Allen. Clock rolls under 5 to play. Parsons, another big screen up there by Gutshaw. Here's a corner three for Allen. Rattles around, won't go. Akers collects the miss. Tippy throws it all the way up for hits, nobody on him. He'll pull it back out and give it up to Akers, top of the key. In Southeastern, it would be all right just deflating the basketball here, take as many possessions out of the game as you can with the lead that you have. Here's Akers, splits through a couple defenders, gives it back out for Fry. 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and Fry will be bumped as he was looking to drive in, so Fry will go to the line. As the Suns are now into the bonus. misses the first one. McMillan will check in, as well as Moulton. Allen and Gutshaw will come out for the Mustangs. Fry's second free throw is good. Splits another pair. Split the technical free throws earlier. Does 1 for 2 there. Moulton guarded by Hitz along the right wing. Bounces it back over Schaefer. McMillan working for position. Fry goes to the ground and Tippy comes in. And I believe he's going to be called for the foul. So now McMillan will go to the line. McMillan looking to add on to his night. He's up to 19 points now, unofficially. Gutshaw was set to check in for McMillan. So he'll get to come in now. McMillan up to 20 points on the night. Tippy still leads all scorers with 21. Big night for Griffin Tippy, and Unity up into a press. Nobody guarding back under the basket. Fry catches it, flips it over to Hitz, and Hitz puts it in. You always got to have that free safety back there when you're going to press like that. Akers did a nice job spotting Fry. And then Fry did a nice job giving it over for Hitz. And a jump ball tie up there as it went to the rim. Number 4, Arnsman will check in. Gutshaw will come to the bench, not happy with that. Akers, another long pass, throws it up for Hitz. Voss is able to break that one up and then taps the top of his head. I don't know how you feel about that, but he certainly did it. Parsons over to Voss. Voss spins on Walker and misses the layup. Top of your head for that. Tippy has it, 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Akers blows past Voss, gets it to the corner for Tippy. He'll drive baseline, and he will be fouled on his way to the rim. So Tippy will go to the line. Tippy looking to add on to his 21-point performance so far. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in this one. Suns lead by 14 still. Misses the first free throw. McMillan will check back in. Arnsman will come out. Tippy's second free throw is also no good. Schaefer has it, working against Akers, slips it over for Moulton, and Moulton drops it off to McMillan. That was a nice play there. McMillan up to 22 now. He takes the lead among all scorers. Southeastern's really done a nice job handling this pressure put on by Unity. That's what you like to see here late in the game, and just as you say that, Akers will throw it away as Walker was cutting back door. Two minutes, 35 seconds to go. Still a 12-point lead for Southeastern. Unity has cut into the lead that Southeastern had just a little bit. Here's Moulton on the pull-up jump shot. Nothing but net, but it was an air ball. Fry tries to cross over on Schaefer. He goes to the ground, almost loses it. Akers picks it up, and we're going to have a foul called along the baseline. So now Akers will head to the line. Southeastern really hasn't shot it well from the free throw line to close this thing out. We just saw Tippy go 0 for 2. Fries went 2 for 4 here in the fourth quarter. And Akers misses one there. Allen will check back in for Unity. Tippy back in for the Suns. Akers' second free throw is good. Akers now up to 10 points. Unofficially, of course. 55-42. Schaefer's knocked down a couple threes in this one. He gets another one there. Trims the lead to 10. 2 minutes still left to play. Voss almost pokes that one away from Tippy. He's able to keep his dribble alive. And Akers, a little bit of a risky pass there. Skips it over for Hits. Again, Southeastern is really just going to slow things down here, just work the ball around. Hits, picks up his dribble, needs somewhere to go with it. Gets Tippy cutting back door. He puts the layup in. Virtually uncontested there right at the rack. 57-45. Voss slices inside, and Tippy's going to get called for the foul. Didn't quite agree with that one, did Griffin Tippy, but so here's Voss at the line now. Minute and 8 seconds to play. Trying to work things back down to under 10, or to 10, I should say. Voss goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Walker now under the basket. Misses that shot, might have been blocked. Schaefer with it, gives it up. Layup is up and good for Arnsman. And a timeout called now, lead under 10. 57-48, we'll take a break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Back in Augusta, lead down to 9 for Southeastern, just under a minute to play. Got to execute late. They haven't shot it well from the free throw line. Gonna have to turn those woes around. And Akers will be fouled by Moulton. And both teams now into the bonus, so Akers will shoot 2 at the line, 45 seconds to play. Akers short on the first free throw attempt. And misses the other one. Hitch trying to save it. Couldn't get there. Schaefer back the other way, working against Akers. Spins on him. Turnaround jump shot won't go. Might have been partially blocked. Tippy with the board, and he's going to be fouled in the backcourt. Tippy's first free throw is well short. Like I said, the Suns are lucky that the Mustangs really haven't made a pay for this poor free throw shooting down the stretch. At least not to this point. Still 33 seconds to go. You keep playing the foul game. Hard telling what could happen. Tippy makes that one, though. 24-point night so far for Griffin Tippy. might add on with a couple more free throws late. Here's Allen working it inside, and he's going to be fouled. So we'll have some more free throws. You shoot some free throws, we'll shoot some free throws. This will be Allen at the line. His first shot hits off the front of the rim, but drops in. Allen's got unofficially 4 points on the night. McMillan will check back out. He's the leading scorer for Unity. He's got 22. Allen goes for 2 for 2 at the line. And that pass almost threw it away. 23 seconds still to play. Suns hanging on to an 8-point lead now. Fry has it on the inbounds, gives it up. Walker will shoot the layup on the other end. And that should basically put things away. 13 seconds to play. Corner 3 is good for Schaefer. 7-point ball game now. Fry will throw it all the way up to Walker. Another turnover, but with 3 seconds to go, that should be it. Allen will put it up at the buzzer. It's good. But still a full-point loss for Unity. Was a nice shot there at the buzzer for Allen. Looks good in the score sheet. And that's how things will come to an end. It's a Southeastern Suns win, 60-56. Final score is a lot closer than really what the game felt like. Again, Unity just knocked down 2 threes there at the very end. But it was really just all Southeastern here in this contest. We'll go over some final stats here. We'll start off for Unity. Unofficially, Arnsman had 2 points. Allen finishes with 8 points. Parsons had 2 points. Schaefer had 11 points. McMillan led the way with 22. And Voss chipped in with 3 for Southeastern. Mason Fry had 6 points. Aiden Akers had 10 points on the night. Carter Hitz got the Suns going early on. He finishes with 18 points. And Griffin Tippy, and what a night for him, 24 points for Mr. Tippy and the Southeastern Suns. Again, they were able to come away with the win, 60-56 over the Unity Mustangs. And I think that's how we will wrap things up here. So for John Burton on the call, Evan Wagner up running the camera. This has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Southeastern Suns boys basketball. We hope to catch you for the next contest.